The Penventon Park Hotel has been in the same family for 50 years. It's still run by the Pascoe family, and it has 63 bedrooms, some of the biggest event, wedding and conference spaces in the west of Cornwall, and has leisure facilities and spa rooms. At the forefront of everything at the moment, there's a real shortage in people wanting to work in hospitality and developing talent. So our directors were really at the forefront of getting me on board to develop programmes of study, whether it be in leadership, WSET, which is the Wines and Spirits Education Trust, and looking at funding for all those sort of training and development programmes. We were struggling to find some bespoke training for our marketing and digital media side of things, and also with our pool and leisure side. So I contacted the Skills Hub to see if they could put me in touch with anyone that could be more specific in those areas, which I was struggling to find training for.
So what we did first was we had a skills review meeting. We met with Lisa and we discussed all the different aspects of their business so that we could understand their current situation in order to be able to identify any gaps that they had or any further needs and see how else we could help them to access any training. The Penventon's quite unusual in that they already have a lot of training for their 70 plus staff, and they have an online portal that they work with for compulsory training. But what we did was we identified opportunities for training that they didn't have to have, but they might quite like to have. So things like leadership training. We identified that there were opportunities for their senior leadership team and also for their middle management team to expand their knowledge. So we've got various referrals that we've made to some national, some regional, some funded, some part funded training opportunities to grow their leadership, which obviously helps to grow the company. We also identified that whilst they already had some apprenticeships in the company, that was in event management, and they identified that they could expand that into the kitchen. So they've got lots of staff working in the kitchen here, and they want to make sure that everybody in the kitchen is up to at least a level 2, and there are opportunities for the kitchen staff to then progress onto level 3, 4, even perhaps level 5, either through training with the college or through apprenticeship programme. So we referred them to lots of local provisions. So for example, we referred them to Cornwall Marine Network for some Excel training, that was part funded. And then we referred them to Digital Peninsula Network for some marketing training, which was fully funded. And then we also referred them to some local leadership programmes with Unlocking Potential for their senior leadership team. And then we also referred them to Truro and Penrith College for their middle management for the ILM, so the Institute of Leadership Management programme, which was part funded. I think the key is that whilst they were doing lots of training themselves and had great plans for that, and that was going along smoothly, they hadn't necessarily been accessing funded training or even were aware that though they were available. So it was a good opportunity for them to access that.
It's made our staff more efficient, it's made them feel valued, and it's effective and built business growth for us, and our staff are developing at a greater rate than they would have done normally. Training is expensive, so being able to access the right training that can be delivered, whether it be in-house, we have great facilities here to be able to do that, or whether it's sending our staff out to training providers that are local and not national, means that we're keeping the economy going locally, and that's really important for us. We have a real community spirit within the hotel, so keeping things local, keeping money in the area is really important to us. The Skills Hub is a free service, so you've got nothing to lose. They come to you, they talk to you and discuss what your needs are and dig a bit deeper into your business, and then they come back and give you an overview of what they think your business may be lacking and needs to move forward and grow. And then they put you in connection with lots of different providers that you may not know about, and also there's lots of funding available, so it makes the training really affordable and then will sustain your business and make it grow in the future.